Women learn rules from women's magazines. I can't make a move without consulting Family Circle or Harper's Bazaar. Otherwise, I'd have no idea what shade of red drives a man crazy. Little hint, it's the one with the least amount of fabric involved.
That is part of a stand-up set from Midge Maisel, played by Rachel Brosnahan in the hit Amazon Prime series, The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. Brosnahan's performance in that role has earned the 30-year-old an Emmy Award and 2 Golden Globes for Best Actress in a Comedy. Born in Milwaukee and raised outside of Chicago, Brosnahan's professional life has been rooted in New York City, which serves as the setting for Mrs. Maisel. Rachel and I got together on a recent snowy day in New York for a safely distanced Sunday sit-down and something new for a pair of New Yorkers, a sightseeing tour through the city on a double-decker bus.
I'm so excited.
Got room for 2 more?
All right. I feel like we're in a movie. Is it snowing? How romantic.
This is magical.
Wow.
13 years after moving here, Rachel Brosnahan still marvels at New York City. You sort of give off New York. Do you feel like you're a New Yorker?
Thank you. My understanding is that the mark from New Yorkers is 10 years, but not one day sooner. This is my tour of New York's Upper West Side. Cafe Lala with the big scaffolding.
Boy, we got here fast, didn't we? Yep.
Got the
It's
You've
that
Got
very
Mail energy.
Hardcore, you've got male energy.
Yeah.
That's what I dreamed New York was like. You know,
Right.
sitting by windows, drinking
Right.
coffee, and
Right.
looking out on the Upper West Side.
Yeah.
Most of New York, it turns out, isn't like that, but
No. It's a little harder to live here than they tell you about in the movies. Or on television. The New York of the 1950s glitters in The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, the Emmy-winning Amazon series starring Brosnahan as a down-and-out housewife who finds a funny way of landing on her feet.
She's 21 and dumb as a Brillo pad. And I'm not naive. I know that men like stupid girls, right? But
Providing a colorful antidote to these gloomy times. Right before we sat down, we literally had the tape measure out so we could have 7 full feet between us.
7. I mean, overachieving. I appreciate that.
Yeah, for you, we added the extra foot.
thanks, pal.
Is it gratifying in some way to know how many people have been watching The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel during this time?
Yeah, it's been so nice to hear that it made people laugh. The character at the center is someone who leads with hope and joy. I'm grateful to have been able to be a part of something that helps people escape for a minute.
Something happened tonight. You'll work out with Cal where you're gonna go.
Who the hell is Cal? Where is Eddie?
Now, Brosnahan is escaping into a different, darker era, the 1970s, for the new Amazon crime thriller, I'm Your Woman. She plays Jean, a woman on the run after her husband betrays his partners in crime.
Is anybody looking?
Everyone's looking, and they're looking for you, too.
It is Brosnahan's first starring role in a film, and her first time as a producer under her company, Scrap Paper Pictures.
Jean is an ordinary woman of the 70s who's been thrust into these extraordinary circumstances, and I'm grateful that a woman like Jean has been centered in this genre that's so traditionally male-dominated, and that's our director, Julia Hart.
I like the way Julia described it. She said, I wanted to know what happened to Diane Keaton in The Godfather once the door closed.
Yep. This is a woman who lives primarily in silence. I felt like I didn't understand her when I first read the script. And for me, that's always the most important marker when choosing to take on a new part, is that I don't get it.
Yeah, but that's such an interesting way to put it. For you, some of that mystery is appealing in a character?
Yeah, it feels like it's an exercise in empathy and a constant challenge, and it's always scary, and that's the dream.
That dream took shape in New York, where Brosnahan, a born and bred Midwesterner, went to college and never left.
Right there. I lived on the Upper West for a while. I lived on 83rd, and we shoot the Stage Deli Diner a couple blocks from where I used to live.
Really good.
Do not make me cry at the Stage Deli.
We were living in this tiny New York apartment and auditioning all the time and just crossing my fingers and hoping that someone would take a shot.
You haven't even asked my name yet.
apologize.
It's Rachel.
The first big shot came in 2013 when Rachel won a recurring and Emmy-nominated role in the hit Netflix series House of Cards.
Heels are killing her.
I get it now. Why men rule the world. No high heels.
But it was not until she stepped into Midge Maisel's shoes and dresses and hats a few years later that Brosnahan became a household name.
Comedy is fueled by abandonment and humiliation. Now, who the hell does that describe more than women?
Season 4 of The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel starts production in New York this month.
Have you gotten used to the yelling on the streets and people knowing who you are, where you go?
No, I don't know that. I'm not sure that's something you can ever get used to. It's always the 6 foot tall dude with this enormous beard who goes, "Hey man, love the show." Yeah.
Hey, thanks. I haven't played my hometown for a while.
To play a character like Midge, who is not just an extrovert, but a stand-up comic, which is like the scariest profession you can have. How did you approach that when you first started?
It's my worst nightmare. No, it's dreamy in that it continues to be a reach, and that's very exciting. I've tried a lot of things, lots of preparation.
Yeah.
Coffee, lots of coffee. Power posing in the mirror. I've actually tried it. Oh,
What
yeah.
is that? I've never done that.
Oh, you just stand with your feet firmly planted on the ground and put your hands on your hips and hold your head up high and just hope that it comes to you. Hope the confidence comes.
Did you still feel that little pit in your stomach when it's time to get up on the stage and be Midge up there?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think when you feel like you have nothing to lose, you just stand at the edge of the plank every day and make the decision to dive off and just see what happens. It is strange to see Times Square. Is the naked cowboy still naked?
Oh, Rachel.
Oh.
Rachel.
Oh,
Rachel.
the naked cowboy.
Naked cowboy.
Naked cowboy. Oh, hi. Aren't you freezing?
Wow. Uh-huh.
I don't know that I needed to see that. I had a very New York moment once in the subway over here. I caught Elmo with his pants down peeing on the wall. Yeah.
You are a New Yorker.
That's what did it.
That's it for me. My name is Mrs. Maisel. Thank you and good night.
I got to say, she's a trooper, too. I offered her a hat, a blanket, whatever she wanted. She said, I'm good. It was cold and it was snowy out there. That 4th season of The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel is coming later this year. And I'm Your Woman is available now on Amazon Prime Video. Our big thanks to the great P.J. Clark's Restaurant for hosting our conversation. Don't forget to subscribe to the Sunday Sit Down podcast to hear the full-length interview with Rachel Brosnahan. You can find it on Apple Podcasts or wherever you get yours.